Good morning. Buddy is making biscuits and cutting my knee to shreds with his sharp little claws. But I love him, so I let him do it. And Eleanor is wondering why the air is moving so oddly. They still haven't gotten used to the heating system. I don't know why. All right, take a little bath. Let me sleep. Go back to sleep. Hi, sweetheart. What's that? What's that? Dad, get the camera out of my face? Oh, okay. Sorry, honey. Eleanor will not relinquish the toy, so I think she's just asking for a little bit of a break. We've had too busy a morning. Look at her. You are so funny. Eleanor. What's going on, Eleanor? Yeah. If she wants to take a nap next to me, she requires that I hold her back feet. It's very weird. But I'm happy to do it if it helps you sleep. But I gotta get up. I gotta get up. Eleanor, I gotta get up. Where's your tail? I gotta get up. You have to let me up, Eleanor. Eleanor. Let me up.
Hey there. So the last time you saw me, Las Vegas did not look like this. Hi there. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Las Vegas. Very unlike when you saw me last. I've been sleeping beautifully for the past couple of nights. I've been home for a day and a half, almost 2 complete days, but sleeping beautifully. The cats have been really, really well behaved. And I had a couple eBay sales yesterday that I just dropped off at the post office about an hour ago. It was a coffee mug. I can't remember the name of the coffee mug, but it was, I got it for $1 as in a lot at Goodwill. I sold it for $38, and then that's the kind of profit I like. And then I sold a Glassy Baby. If you know Glassy Baby it's a very, very collectible, very hot. If you find it in the wild, you're very lucky. I found my second one. This one is a white opalescent Glassy Baby votive candle holder, and I sold that for $68. I think I bought it for $3. So, yay, another kind of profit that I like. Thank you so much. So that kind of lit the candle under my butt to get listing. I have so much stuff, and those 2 small items that cost me $4 total made me over $100. So I'm gonna get my ass back in gear and list stuff. As you know, or you may know if you watch that video, I'm contemplating bidding reserve. Long pause, I know. So I'm actually contemplating bidding reserve next month because I have vacation days the first 4, actually technically 5 days of a month. So if I can find a reserve line that has the first 4 days off, then I would be able to get 72 hours credit pay in addition to the 16 hours, because I could only find 4 days off in a row, I'm sure, on a reserve line. In addition, I would get those 16 hours. So I'd already be over 85 hours. And if I picked up a trip, I could get, you know, whatever. So I'm contemplating bidding reserve. I would spend the whole month just listing stuff on eBay and cleaning, honestly. And it would probably take me a month to do that. But then again, I think, well, if I can list all this stuff anyway and work a regular schedule, I'd make a lot more money. So, and I need money. I need money because this baby, my lease, will be up in 6 months. You guys who have been with me for the past 3 years, can you believe I've had my car for almost 3 years? So I'm either going to renew a lease with a different car or purchase Sheeny. I love this little car. I just wish it had more technology. I would love a GPS sort of dashboard kind of thing. I would love keyless entry. I would love, because I have to, you know, I would love to be able to push a button to have the car start. Just little stupid things. Maybe the sensors on the side. I don't know. But I have to do that coming up in the next few months. And I'm sure there's going to be some money needing to exchange hands to make that happen. I've never finished a lease like this. So that's what's going on. What else is going on? Oh yeah, and I have a work trip tonight. So I start tonight's trip. My show time isn't until like 11 o'clock at night. And then I'm flying off to Louisville. And my only plan in Louisville is probably to slam, click, and sleep. But there is one little museum that's not that far away that I really enjoy. So I might make one little excursion. And what else is going on? What else is going on? So, I was telling you about my eBay sales. I just dropped those two things off at the post office about an hour ago. And then I got a wild hair up my butt, and I thought, have you ever used that phrase before? We used to use it when I was a kid all the time. I got a wild hair up my butt, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to my favorite Goodwill, and that is the one on Flamingo and Apache, Fort Apache, I think. So I drove up there, and I found a pile of clothes for me. Cremu, I still can't pronounce it properly, I'm sure. About this sweater vest, I am intent on making sweater vests come back. And a couple really amazing shirts from Banana Republic and I think Ralph Lauren. Just really beautifully fitting shirts. One Brioni shirt, which was delicious and very expensive. And then a shirt jacket, which I think I might wear in Louisville. Blah, blah, blah. I've been talking for 5.5 minutes. So I'm going to let you go. I'm going to pop into my second favorite Goodwill, which is on Sahara, and then get a bite to eat, and then go home, hang out with the cats. We're hoping to take a nap around 5 o'clock this afternoon. It is 11:45 in the morning right now. And take a little nap, prepare myself for my work trip tonight. I'm working with, I never stop talking. Blah, 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 blah. Did I just pass? I did. Because I'm blah, 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 blah. I'm working with my friend Shella. I love this girl. If you ever watch The Incredibles, the Disney Pixar movie, The Incredibles, the daughter with the long black hair, she makes me think of her. She's funny, she's beautiful, she's quick thinking. I love her. So we're flying with her tonight. So maybe she'll inspire me to do something more in Louisville than walk around a museum. So blah, blah, blah. I will see you guys later. Oh, and I will have to do, I know I keep talking, I will do another Goodwill haul sometime soon, because what I found today and what I found, I did go back to Goodwill last week sometime, and it's all still in the back of my car. I'll show you what I bought. I got some amazing things. So I will see you guys later. All right, toodaloo. All right, tell me not to buy this drum. It's rawhide and I think hammered copper. They want $20. If it's what it could be, I mean, it'd be worth hundreds. I don't know. And look at this. I guess I'm not the only one. Don't worry, I didn't buy the drum. I was close, but on eBay I could probably get 80, $100, and to spend 20 and all the hassle of wrapping and packing and blah blah blah. No, but yeah, Habitat for Humanity, and then food. Getting comfortable, Eleanor? Oh yeah, ready for a nap. Eleanor taught Buddy a lesson recently. She scratched his nose. He must have been screwing with her, but she is sitting in one of his favorite spots. I think she feels a little bit more powerful.
and cute. We're getting ready for a nap. Getting a little brush. You guys are seeing a lot of Eleanor these days. Hi, honey. Yeah, we're just cooling down after a little playtime and a little snack. And we're going to go to bed soon, just for a couple hours. Right, Eleanor? Oh, you like that. Who doesn't like their head being rubbed, huh? Alright. We're gonna say goodbye to our friends for a little while and then take a nap. I love you, Eleanor. Look at that face. Sorry the lighting is so bad. Buddy, she doesn't want to be cleaned. Oh. Well, maybe she does. Maybe she does. You can't see the tip of Buddy's nose, but Eleanor must have given him a good swipe because there's a big scratch on his nose. I think he bit off more than he could chew at one point. But look at my little babies. Look at you, under the Christmas tree, of course. Hey guys, hi. So I just got to the employee parking area. I parked the car, not the worst spot in the world, but almost the worst spot in the world. And then I got out of the car, looked over, and there was another parking spot maybe 12 feet closer to the airport. I got back in the car, circled the entire parking lot, and got this parking spot to save myself 12 feet. Yeah, I'm petty. But two things. As I was leaving the house today, my phone went ka-ching. Yeah, I sold something else on eBay. Thankfully, I have enough time where I can ship it out the day I get back from this trip or the day after. So $48. It was a sugar and creamer set from Fitz and Floyd from 1978. I've had it for maybe 6 months, 8 months, if not longer, but it sold. I think I spent maybe $6. I think closer to $4, and they bought the set for $48 plus shipping. So I can get that out soon. And the other news I have to share with you is I have heard from the garage door opening people. I'm sure they're called something else, but they're going to be coming to my condo on the 9th, which is my next full day off, to install my garage door opener. I am so excited. I can't tell you. It's so irritating. But let me get into the airport. I have to grab a quick bite to eat, maybe a coffee, and then we're off to Louisville. All right, see you soon. Oh my God. I'm lost, and this wallpaper is not making it any easier to figure out where I'm going. Okay, I've already gone this way. Oh my God. I'm lost. I think I'm over here. Wish me luck. Oh my God, they're gonna find me dead in the hallway. This is ridiculous. All that walking around. My hotel room is right outside the elevator. I've been walking around for 15 minutes looking for my room. Oh, there we go. So hi, I have to tell you, the flight was very nice. 3 hours and 8 minutes. Super easy flight. Oh, nice. The flight was super. My chaser has been with the company for 23 years. She's one of the most senior people in the company, and she is a doll. We really clicked. We both have the same political ideals. We both love thrifting and antiquing, and just really had a lot in common. Really love her. Fantastic. And we get to fly with her tomorrow, so that'll be nice. The shit show began when we got out of the airport. The shuttle that's supposed to pick us up and drive us to our hotel was a SUV. What's in the shower?
It was an SUV, a regular size SUV. There were 7 crew member and all of their luggage, all of our luggage, and they expected us to pile into that car. So 4 of my coworkers, the other 4 flight attendants, got in that car to get here, and then the pilots and I waited and waited and waited and waited. I called the hotel and they said that they weren't in charge of the transportation. My company was, so I had to call my company, and the way they said it was not loving, and so I just hung up and called the company, and it was just not as smooth as it could be. I apologized a number of times because I was very cranky, and I let her know it's not her fault, but I'm just tired of this happening all the time at this layover hotel. Eventually, the shuttle driver came back to pick us up, but it is, hold on one sec. I don't know the exact time. It's probably about 7:30 right now. We were supposed to be in my room an hour ago. So, just irritating. But it's a luxury problem, right? It's a luxury problem. In the end, it's not really a huge problem. The room is amazing. I'll give you a quick room tour, and then I'm going to go grab breakfast because I'm starving. All right, so let me put some lights on, then I'll show you. Start with the bathroom. Now, it's been 6 or 8 months since I've been here. I don't remember the room being so nice, but this is the shower. Very nice, very spacious. I thought it was all wet inside when I looked earlier, but it's fine. There's the nice vanity. Here is the wet bar kind of thing with the microwave and the refrigerator. Very nice desk. Sofa with, I don't know if those are mystery stains or what, but I'm not going to spend time on that. And the ceilings are super high up. And then we have the bedroom, which is very nice. It's a very nice suite. All right, it's a good sized omelet for breakfast with some bacon, a little bit of sausage, and some cranberry and some orange juice. That's gonna start me off. And here's part 2, some pancakes. Oh my God. Good afternoon, guys. I wonder if the sun's come out. It seems kind of bright out there compared to what the weather's supposed to be, but I guess I'll get it out of bed. Hey guys, hi. So it is about 2:40 in the afternoon, and the best thing I can say about the weather is that it's not raining. Yeah, it's in the low 40s from what I can tell on my weather app. It's not very breezy outside, which is nice, so it should be okay. I didn't pack a winter coat. I've got this flannel shirt that I bought recently at Goodwill, this sort of woolen jacket shirt thing that I got at Goodwill, and I do have a scarf that I can add for a little bit of layering. Of course, I look like a sheep herder or something in it, but it'll keep me warm. So I got to sleep this morning at like, I don't know, 10:30, 10:45, and I got out of bed about 2. I would have preferred to sleep the rest of the day, but if I did, I would not sleep later tonight, which is the crucial part. I need to rest for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a very long day. So my shuttle is at 4:09 in the morning. We'll see if that shuttle works better than the shuttle this morning. I need to get out of the room just to get some activity and, make myself maybe tired for later. There is snacks and there's a happy hour or something about 5 o'clock. So maybe I'll wait for them to see what they have to offer before I eat anything later. I did not finish the pancakes, by the way. Not very good. All right, let's get out of the hotel to take a little walk. Me and my little sheep herder Goodwill outfit. Yeah, when I got lost this morning, finding my room, that's my room. This is the elevator. Yeah, I wandered around for a good 10, 15 minutes. I didn't show you my shoes. I just got these at Goodwill the other day. They're by Echo, which is a very, very nice, comfortable brand of shoe. Leather. It's a leather sneaker. Oh my God, I love these, and they were $12. Yay, Goodwill. All right, I'm heading in that general direction for the 21C hotel. It is empty
empty down here. There is no one. I see a pride flag in front of that building. That's interesting. And this is City Hall. It's a very attractive City Hall. Otherwise, I mean, this place is, well, it is a Saturday afternoon and the weather is grotesque. So maybe that's why it's so quiet. All right, here I am at 21C. The penguin is their symbol. I'm not quite sure if it's for the whole chain, but for this hotel, they have got big giant pink plastic penguins up there. The river is right over there. That might be worth walking over after I warm up. But let's go into here first because I'm cold. Oh, hi. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Chilly. Oh. I already want that frog. That looks very nice. Is this supposed to be a hotel bar? Oh, that looks very smart. So the last time I was here, I remember the woman at the tourist information little building directed me here because I asked her for a local museum that would be fun. And she said, oh, there's the 21C or the C21. It's a hotel, but it's also a museum. And I thought the last time that was successful was probably 1977 on Saturday Night Live with the it's a dessert topping. No, it's a floor wax. If you know what I'm talking about, drop a comment below. But I was like, yeah, that can't work. A hotel and a museum at the same time? I was wrong. I admittedly, I was very wrong. This is a modern art museum. And from what I understand, all the artists are actually alive. Go figure. But yeah, let's walk around for a little bit. We'll see some interesting things. And then we should probably get something to nibble on because I'm hungry again. All right, so let's start with protect the art on view, contains stanchion barriers. Okay, I'm assuming this isn't an invitation to walk in there. Love this. All right, so it's a little more reading with Stephen. Fragile figures, beings in time. We do not grow absolutely chronologically. We grow sometimes in one dimension and not in another, unevenly. We grow partially. We are relative. We are mature in one realm, childish in another. Sounds like me. The past, present, and future mingle and pull us backwards, forwards, or fix us in the present. We are made up of layers, cells, constellations. Aeneas Nin. Amazing. I'm not going to read all this, but that was a great start to a, I think, great experience. I hope there's something to read regarding these two pieces. I see what I see, but I don't know. The proportion here, I'm starting with the proportion rather than what's in the middle of these pieces. But this is very much the proportion of a flag, which I'm also seeing on my left over here, which is the United States flag. Kind of turned around in proportion. I think it's actually being presented backwards. It's translucent. It's sheer, which I think probably speaks to something of our country. And it's also black. So I wonder if this is a piece in mourning over what our country has become or is changing into. I don't know, but the proportion of these pieces echoes the flag on my left. And in the middle, if you look, are just examples of police brutality to what it looks like someone who's homeless. With that blanket over them. And there's another one over here. Here the police officer's kicking the person who's on the ground, and this one is being dragged out of the blanket. So I really hope, and we're in Louisville, which, you know, has some past issues here with police brutality and Brianna and all that stuff. But yeah, let's continue. I really wish I knew what was going on here in the artist's mind. Really, I have hints, but you know, if you look, it's a figure, it's a basketball player, a celebrity of some sort, I'm sure. Looks like he's preparing to dunk, right? But if you look closer at the image, you'll see that it is Jesus up there. You know, he seems to pop up a lot in my videos lately. But the image is of what I think is of Mary taking him down or lifting him off of the cross. That's what I think is going on in this silhouette. But I mean, I really wish I knew what was going on here in the artist's mind. But you've got these the the watchers of the basketball player, fans, and then people watching Christ on the cross, or I don't know. I'm gonna go back upstairs and see if there's something of a guide to some of these pieces. You know, it's always fun to sort of imagine what the artist is saying and, you know, interpreting it my own way. But there's really almost nothing in the way of description, and I would love a little help. So I'm going to see if they can offer me any direction. All right, this lovely young lady has just given me entrance into this place called the Cyclone Room?
Asleep in the Cyclone.
Asleep in the Cyclone. That's the bed. And I'll show you what there's something outside there that would irritate me to no end. But I was just telling her that I thought this would be a fun room for a honeymoon for those people who are less peachy minded. But look at this room. Look at is your mouth watering? Oh my God. How much is it to stay here?
I mean, it varies. It runs between $500 to $800.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this. It's an art piece that you can sleep in. So this is an art installation that is right behind the window, right there, of the Cyclone Room. That's the bed. Oh, I missed it. Oh, there it is. I didn't miss it. These phallic. You have to tell me that's not. These sort of phallic things blow smoke rings up, and every time they make a smoke ring, they make this poof noise. Yeah, so apparently all night long you hear poof. It's more dramatic the more humid the air is, and as you have experienced, it is very humid. So isn't that neat? Love that. Oh, hi there. Sorry. How you doing? All right, so there's the hotel gym. Over here is like day-glow wallpaper. That's interesting. So there's no blurbs, there's no tells, there's no signage. I don't want to film people in the face for any of these pieces. They're in the middle of changing the art through this museum. So there's nothing to tell me to explain what I'm looking at. So it just leaves it up to me. I was here a few minutes ago and I saw these two pieces of, I don't know, brides, I guess, with maybe their dad or their husband. And they're in like these pastures with these horses and stuff and the water tank. I mean, I really have no idea what to see here. These are watercolors. I have to assume everybody here is famous because I recognize Marilyn. I don't recognize anybody else. Although this looks like Angelina Jolie in the 90s. I don't know what I'm seeing over here. There's women from every seeming social level with a gun of some kind. They're neat. The bride with her vintage pistol. Interesting. Well, the cat, obviously. But I'm looking at, there's an open book on the bed, a watch on the table, a half-burnt candle, magazine, book, no art on the wall. And the position that her arms are in, with that gun, she is ready to attack. But her face looks sort of accepting and, oh, hey, how are you? But the posture of the arms say, I'm going to kill you. Interesting, right? Interesting. This is where the hotel elevator is, and there's a piece of artwork here which is slightly disconcerting because when you walk by it, the camera catches you. And if I had patience and I weren't hungry, I would read the things, but I'm not. I guess one of the first installations here was of 60 red plastic penguins. Now each of the hotels, there's 8 or 9 of them in the chain, have their own color penguin. You can buy penguins, but not the red ones, because that's considered art. There are the phallic things again. Oh, hello. Okay, hello. I think that might be it. This is another piece of artwork for the hotel. It's a limousine, but it has been covered in a mosaic of these little glass, like vase filler beads. Fun, right? It's a much more interesting little part of the neighborhood. Oh my goodness, okay. That is a very large statue of David. Let's get a better look at David. I wonder if the proportions are all, Yep, it's, the proportions are there. But you can see he is 3 stories tall. Interesting. There's the rest of the hotel. And this is sort of a fun little neighborhood. We'll take a little walk. Oh, down there is the Louisville Slugger Museum. It's the baseball bat museum. Can you see the giant baseball bat right there? Yeah, we'll see. Here's the hotel lobby where we're staying. It's very, very nice. It's a nice hotel, but the whole experience with the shuttle this morning really colored my opinion of the hotel. But yeah, it's cute. Let's go back up to the room. I stopped off and grabbed a sandwich for today because I'm starving. And then I have another sandwich for tomorrow late morning on the way back to Las Vegas. So, all right, I will see you guys later. Good morning, guys. Hi, how are you? 4:26 in the morning. My last alarm just went off that said, get the hell downstairs because the elevator is so slow here that I'm leaving just a little bit early for my shuttle. I'm hoping the shuttle to the airport is better and more effective than the one here. I wrote in my little day planner that I'm trying to use to avoid Louisville layovers simply because of the shuttle. It's a consistent problem. The room's great, but I also don't have anything to do in Louisville. So I'm going to try and avoid Louisville. Not because I don't like Louisville, it's just that it's boring. There's nothing to do here for me. All right, let's get downstairs. Good morning, guys. Hi. It is 5:20. We're going to start boarding in a moment. I'm not sure why they want us to board so quickly. We are going to be here for a while before we take off, and we have 60 passengers on a 321. Yeah, a lot of passengers. 4 hours, 60 passengers, and yeah, we're all set. I want to go home. I want to go home. I don't want to go to Portland. I want to go home. I'll see you later. Oh my God, it is freezing in Las Vegas. It snowed here in Vegas at some point. We flew here from Louisville. It was 4 hours, 3 hours, 59 minutes. We had 60 passengers. The flight was really nice. Everyone slept the entire time, which was great. My chaser and I had the best time. She's invited me to go out to Reno, where she lives. There's apparently a great vintage shop out there. Thrifting is good there. So she's invited me to go over and hang out and do some thrifting. That would be very nice. It is super cold, freezing in Las Vegas, and very breezy. We have gusts up to 35 miles an hour. So we had an aborted landing, which is when we go to try to land, but the wind was too crazy and we're doing this. And the captain just said, screw this. And he went right back up very dramatically. It was the most dramatic aborted landing I've ever had in 7 years. And I could see a lot of faces on the plane. And so I got on the PA, and I never really know what I'm going to say. I just open my mouth and something comes out. You've seen my channel before. And so I said, hey guys, how are y'all doing? We okay? And I said, that was perfectly normal. It was just a situation where it's like when you're in the parking lot of the mall and you're trying to find a good parking spot and you circle around a couple of times. That's all we're doing. We're circling around looking for a little better parking spot. And everyone laughed and it was good. But we are going to be boarding just in a moment. So I will see you guys in Portland. Woo. And welcome back to Portland. I feel like I was just here a few hours ago, but there's the bed, nice and sumptuous, king-size bed. The weather, not so sumptuous. It's kind of lightly sleeting outside. The sun's trying to make its way out, but it's kind of gross out there. It's about 40 degrees and messy. It is Portland. Actually, technically, it's Vancouver, Washington.
Today was very, very nice. I can't remember the last time I said that. It was a very nice day, primarily because of the proportion of duty time versus paid time, which is the credit we got for today. Today's duty day was 9.5 hours, and we were credited with 7 hours of time. So it was a nice proportion of paid time versus unpaid time. I can't imagine, like 10 years ago, if you had told me that a 9.5 hour duty day was short, I would have laughed at you. But it was a good day. It was a good day. The first leg of the day was on an Airbus A321, which holds 228 passengers. We had 60 on board, and the best chaser ever. Oh my God. We were supposed to also have another chaser, Jonathan, but his cat died yesterday. So he's not working today for a few days. I'm sure he's crushed. Yeah, his poor cat died yesterday. Mochi, I think is the cat's name was. The second flight of the day, we went over to an Airbus A320, which holds 182 passengers. We had 180 passengers on that flight, but it was just as easy as our first flight. Everyone behaved perfectly. It was a great flight. Really, really nice. And I'm flying with one of my favorite flight attendants, Shella. She is a hoot. She's gorgeous and she's funny, and we don't even have to talk. Sometimes we can just kind of look at each other, and it's always trouble, but she's fantastic. My layover here is about 17 hours. As you can see, the weather is not beautiful, so I'm probably going to do a little slam clicking here. I'm a little peckish. I had a giant sandwich earlier for lunch, but I'm a little bit hungry right now. And I have no food in my bag, so I'll probably hit the hotel downstairs for something to eat, or the gas station across the way. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for now. So I'll probably see you either later on tonight if something happens, or tomorrow very early in the morning. All right, see you later. Loud. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to the hotel room. I did go to Goodwill. I broke. The sun came out. It's a nice day. The clouds are very pretty. And just thought, let me leave the hotel room. So I did go to Goodwill. I picked up two things. While I was there, two things happened. First off, this kind of unusual guy who looks very familiar to me. It's like, I think he was on my plane once. Very unusual, little tiny, thin little guy. He looked very emaciated. He's wearing a leather jacket, and he had this little teeny dog inside his jacket. The dog was wet, so he was trying to warm it up. But he walks up to me, and he says, "Hi, I'm not quite sure how to say this or how I can ask." And I'm like, "What are you? Oh God, what's going on here?" And he walked up and said, "You're a little older, but you're such a well-dressed gentleman." I was like, "Oh, well, thank you. All of a sudden, you're not so weird." And he's like, "I've got this Louis Vuitton bag I'm trying to sell." And I'm like, "Of course you are." I told him I don't live here, and I don't have any connections who would buy it, and I'm certainly not in the market for a Louis Vuitton bag. But it was flattering. It was flattering, and maybe he approached everybody like that. I don't know, but it did look kind of cute. And then I forget her name. Oh my God, her name went right out of my head. One of my, I guess last year maybe, I met a bunch of women at the Goodwill here in Portland, or Vancouver, and we just had a wonderful little chat. That was like this little coffee clutch at Goodwill. Tiffany, I forget her name, but this other woman I met was there, and she's like, "Do you have a YouTube channel?" Everywhere I go, but she was so nice, and we had a great little chat. She was there, so that was very nice. I found two items. One is a hat. It is like a little scally cap, but it's designed to like dry quickly, and it's all mesh, as you can see. So this is going to be super handy. It's not the most stylish of hats, but it's going to be super handy on those days where I'm walking a half mile in the baking sun in the summertime to work. So I can throw this in my rolling tote bag and have a hat to wear, because the sun just bakes. And who knows, I might be able to wear it, elsewhere in out and about. But it's a cute little hat, and I like it. And then there was this little kind of Hawaiian shirt. It is by Tommy Hilfiger, not my favorite brand ever, but it's a cute little pattern, and it was half off. It was originally $9.99. So for $5, this is a super cute little Hawaiian shirt. So I bought two things. It is 3:12 in the afternoon, so I'm going to eat some dinner, and then I'm going to play some video game, and then I'm going to get a nice early night's sleep because I've got a very early morning show and a very long day tomorrow. So we're flying from Portland to Las Vegas, and then we do a Phoenix turn, which isn't so bad. I should be done really by noon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so not a bad day. I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. This whole month is early morning shows, but it's early morning with Shella. Hello, Shella. Is it on me? Is it on me? Is it on me? Hi. Yeah, so my alarm just went off. That says get the hell out of the room. So running downstairs to get the shuttle. This shuttle can be hit or miss with hotel guests swarming the van. So we have to get down there pretty quick. I'll see you at the airport. Right, good morning. So time's 1:38 to Vegas, which means it's going to be turbulent. With the weather we have outside, it's going to be a mess. 1:38 to get back to Las Vegas. That's fast. Her eggs scrambled. It's going to be 1:38. We have 111 passengers, so that's good. Then we have to do a Phoenix turn. We'll make it. I'll wait. No lanyard, no name badge. That's Shella, for those of you who are uninitiated. Hey guys, hi, welcome back to Las Vegas. That flight was very nice, 1 hour, 38 minutes. No drama, no trauma, except for Shella. Now, for those people who don't remember Shella it was a New York layover. She got trapped in a beanbag. Of course, rather than help her out, I filmed it, but she's endlessly entertaining, and things always seem to happen to her. This time, her long, beautiful hair was trapped in her jump seat, and my other coworker had to cut it out. She had to be caught out of her jump seat. Yeah. But yeah, I'm slap happy. I don't want to go to Phoenix, but I love my job. It's a short flight there and back, and yeah, so it's been fun. She had to cut her hair out of the jump seat. Hey guys, hi, welcome to Las Vegas. So I just got in the plane, did my checks. Our flight to Phoenix is scheduled to take 44 minutes, completely full boat, so there's some job security there. Our last flight, nothing really to mention, super easy, a little bit of turbulence. One of our flight attendants left a copy of Vanity Fair Holiday Edition, and I was reading that, and there was a bit of nostalgia. I sort of miss those days of luxury, like being surrounded by hideously expensive things, and walking around a jewelry department with a piece of jewelry that's worth $250,000, like, where the hell does this go? Which case does this go in, this $250,000 piece of jewelry? But there was this article about lipsticks and lipstick cases and how trendy they are. And looking back, I'm kind of appalled at the life I used to lead. I used to convince people that it was perfectly appropriate to spend $995 on a Guerlain lipstick case. I used to, that was my life. I used to talk people into spending $1,000 on a lipstick case. I used to sell t-shirts, undershirts for $200, So it's just sort of appalling what I used to sell. And now, I spend all of my money at Goodwill. But, so I'm a little appalled at what I used to do for a living. But, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Let's go to Phoenix. Do you know what I find is mildly creepy and a little upsetting is... I just mentioned Vanity Fair while I was filming this, and then click all of a sudden on Facebook as I'm scrolling through Vanity Fair ads. Vanity Fair, Vanity Fair. A little spooky. Isn't that crazy? It's creepy. Hey guys, how are you? So welcome back to Las Vegas. Just got off our flight from Phoenix. I'll have to, I'm stopping off at Moe's to get something to eat because I'm, crazy right now. I'll debrief about this last leg once I've eaten something and I'm human a little bit. Let's just say that for a moment when I was rubbing my eyes on the aircraft, I kind of wanted to cry because it was the weight of disappointment from all of our passengers was just very heavy today. So yeah, I'll give you a little debrief after I eat and I can speak to you like a human being, because I am not at the moment. So I'll see you shortly. Hey guys, hi. Welcome back to Las Vegas. Welcome back to my car, Sheeny. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm not sure what I was telling you when I was at Moe's, because I couldn't even think. I was unconscious. But that last leg of the day was just absolutely... It could have been worse, I guess, in some parallel universe, but it was quite a lot. I usually say the best part of my job is the fact that I get to meet amazing passengers, I get to work with amazing crew members, and I just meet the best people. I hear the best stories, I go to the best places. But the real best part of this job is the fact that no matter what happens, 99.9% of the time, I am not in control of the situation, and thereby shouldn't stress over anything. So my job is largely stress-free. Today was not that case, although I wasn't in control. I'm not making any sense, am I? So we were in Phoenix. We said goodbye to a plane full of beautiful, beautiful passengers that were just great, and we were being refueled. Well, they refueled us 12,000 pounds over what they were supposed to give us. 12,000 pounds of fuel, more than we were supposed to have. Now, that would normally not be a problem because they could just get the fuel truck back over to us and take that fuel off of the plane, so no problem. But they could not get another fuel truck over for 45 minutes. Now, this flight was supposed to be 51 minutes, and it was an hour before they actually got the fuel truck to us and then took that fuel off. I'd say there were probably 65 or 70 people who were trying to make a connection, a connecting flight, and they were frustrated and stressed, and everyone else really just wanted to go. And a lot of the passengers were disappointed and angry. And I totally got it. I totally get it. But the weight, the collective weight of that disappointment and irritation and anger doesn't usually get to me, but today it really did weigh on me. I will tell you, and I'm not often humble because I'm always talking about myself. It's my channel. I can't be humble in this, and that I did the best I could, and it was fantastic. I really made Herculean efforts to try to make sure people were informed, but also kept a little bit entertained, but also just reminding each other that we have to play as a team here and everyone be nice, and the people sitting next to you are frustrated, so let's just try to practice patience, love, and tolerance, and without sounding like I was proselytizing, one of my favorite words in the world, but I really think I did my best, and my crew supported me quite well. So, but all in all, it was very stressful to sit there in Phoenix waiting for a stupid truck to take 12,000 pounds of fuel off the aircraft. It doesn't sound as bad as it was, but it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Passengers were really getting upset, and justifiably so. But I'll tell you, the silver lining, because there's always a silver lining. What made today survivable was the fact that the people who had concerns and problems and issues and fears, anxieties, when they came to me, were able to express these fears, concerns, anxieties, and so on in a rational, concise, clear way, rather than flailing and yelling and pointing fingers and this is you are ruining my day. People came to me and said, hi, This is my concern. This is my fear. This is my anxiety. What would be the best case scenario? What should I do next? And that just made the day survivable. I kind of want to cry again. Boy, today was hard. And just that last leg was hard. I will also say that our ground crew, our guest service agents in Phoenix were remarkable. They were remarkable. Really, really fantastic. Each of them taking ownership in whatever it took to get things moving. They were fantastic. There was a beautiful couple. These two people hopefully have lots and lots of babies because they were freakishly attractive. They came up. They were supposed to they had to pay for their suitcases to be gate checked with a pink ticket because they were going to continue on to another destination after Vegas. And they said, what should we do? We don't have the ticket on it, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know what? We got plenty of room in the overhead bins. Just put them in the overhead bin. You're fine. No worries. But then they were going to continue on to another destination. And I know that when they got to that next flight, they were going to be charged again for their suitcases. I knew it. I knew it. So I talked to the gate agent in Phoenix, and he understood my needs and my desire to help these passengers avoid this very frustrating thing. And he went back when he didn't have to and reprinted boarding passes for them to show that they already paid for their bags. Now, if you're not a flight attendant, especially with my airline, that might not sound very easy. And of course he did that. Not every gate agent's going to do that. And they certainly, it was just, everyone played as a team and got things moving as best as it could, which also makes me kind of want to cry because it was really good. It was as it should be. But have I made any sense for the last 6 minutes? I don't think I have. I'm going to end this video here because I really do think I need to just sit here and breathe for a minute. I'm going to walk into Sprouts in a second, get some food for later, and I need to go home and pet my cats. I'm very stressed. But I'm off for almost 2 full days. I'm very happy. Tomorrow is my garage door opener is being delivered, and I've had a couple eBay sales. So things are good. Things are good. I need to remember that. I need to remember that. All right, I'm sorry I keep rambling, and I'm sorry this video is so long. I'm sure it's very long by now. So I will see you at my next video, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Know that you're loved, and I'll see you soon. Fly safe. Bye.